never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I said I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet.
You ready or what? Hello everyone and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games
and
board gamey things.
Exactly. That is in fact what we're all about, and I just realized it is a board games and brew and we don't have any brew. So just know that we in spirit are drinking a hot beverage. I don't have it in me to go upstairs right now, but it is board games and brew. There we go. Okay, today we're gonna be doing a silly, ridiculous, fun video that I am very excited to do. It is called Lost in Translation. This video was requested by a Discord member, Chaticus Roboticus. So we really thank you, Chaticus Roboticus, for suggesting this because it's going to be so fun. I do want to say lots of people have done this over different kinds of platforms, but one group that does this frequently is This Game is Broken, the podcast. If you haven't checked out This Game is Broken,
It's so
it
good.
is so good. It's Matthew Jude, Paula Deming, Dave Luza from Luzapalooza, and Nick and Mike Murphy from The Brothers Murph.
Yeah.
And it's a board game show.
They're so funny.
And it's nonsense and it's amazing and you should check it out.
Highly recommend.
Yes, so they do this sometimes on that show as well. So essentially what this game is we have picked a game. I picked 5 games, Jeff picked 5 games. We took the little blurb from Board Game Geek and we put it into Google Translate because what could go wrong? And then we continued to translate it over and over and over and over again. Multiple languages. Yeah. Around like 10 times, whatever it took. And then we translate it back into English. So I'm going to be, and Jeff is going to be reading what it spit out in English, and then the other person has to try and figure out what the game was or is.
That's it.
We only picked games that we know that we've both played. It's gonna be...
It's funny.
Okay, it's nonsense. If you're here for a serious video, then definitely stick around because that's what this is. Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Don't look at my laptop.
Okay, I won't.
It does say the game name.
Okay,
you ready?
Yeah.
Gat's ugly tent is afraid of the huge forest because he intends to keep his property. Many forest animals gather in its territory. This alliance will seek to consolidate its resources and overthrow Gatos' rule. The goal of bears in the alliance is that you can count on 2 wandering men as helpers who can move along the most dangerous paths of the forest. Some are leading this, and we should give them love, such as the Union's hopes and dreams. And it takes a long time for these hikers to unite 2 giant birds as the rulers of their own forest.
What? What is that? Okay, so there's a lot about animals and being in the woods. So I'm leaning heavily into those. I don't know if bears was just retranslated because I don't know what game has frigging bears in it.
And if you want me to read it again, tell me. But I think we have to set a rule where you get maximum 2 reads.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it is a lot to read.
Okay.
But it is also hilarious. No, you don't get to... No.
What?
You don't get to look around.
I don't?
No, of course not.
I didn't know that
You
was
have
a
to
rule.
base your guess off of what was read, not what you're seeing on the
So
shelves.
here's what I'm thinking is animals and the forest. I would obviously think root, but it could also be familiar tales. It could also be creature comforts.
Would you like me to read it one more time?
Yeah, I want you to read it one more time.
Gat's, so I'm going to spell that, G-A-T''S. Gat's ugly tent is afraid of the huge forest because he intends to keep his property. Many forest animals gather in its territory. This alliance will seek to consolidate its resources and overthrow Gatos' rule. The goal of bears in the alliance is that you can count on 2 wandering men as helpers who can move along the most dangerous paths of the forest. Some are leading this, and we should give them love, such as the Union's hopes and dreams. And it takes a long time for these hikers to unite 2 giant birds as the rulers of their own forest.
It's gotta be root. It has to be root. Is it root? That's my guess.
Root.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, what could it be? Who is Gaticus?
Gaddis.
Who is Gaddis? Oh my god. Okay. That is a good one. So that's 1 point for me. Ding ding.
I didn't want to pick root because I knew that you would probably just assume I'd pick root.
Yeah.
But once I translated it, I was like, I can't not use this. It's
right.
So ridiculous.
Here is game 1 for Jeff. Create the most unknown history and culture from the beginning of humanity to the future. Choose the path between the event and the real person. Your culture is unique. You will use one of the 4 development paths as the best advantage from the very beginning. You can focus on a specific area or choose a more balanced approach. You can increase your profits, accumulate wealth, use your simulation game skills, collect winning points, and get a historical card.
Okay. I immediately go to tapestry or civilization.
You mean Through the Ages?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me know if you want me to read it again.
Give it to me one more time, but I don't think you're going to knock me off one of those two.
Okay.
Create the most unknown history and culture from the beginning of humanity to the future. Choose the path between the event and the real person. Your culture is unique. You will use one of the 4 development paths as the best advantage from the very beginning. You can focus on a specific area or choose a more balanced approach. You can increase your profits, accumulate wealth, choose your simulation game skills, collect winning points, and get a historical card.
So the 4 paths push me to tapestry, but there's some other stuff in there that I'm like, historical card. Maybe they mean the civilization that you pick in tapestry. I don't think it's tapestry. I think it's Through the Ages, but I feel like tapestry makes more sense. No, I'm going to pick Through the Ages, A New Story of Civilization.
You should have picked Tapestry.
It was tapestry?
Yeah.
Oh!
The 4 development paths.
I got in my own head.
Jamie 1, Jeff none. Ha ha ha.
I
Yay.
knew it was tapestry.
Yeah, I was like, he's going to say it. And you're like, nah, never mind.
I know. Well, because normally I go with my gut and I'm wrong.
Right, fair enough.
Ready?
Yep. Gattakus.
In the upper tower, game experts prepare world-class medicines using water bottles. Dravidian tree for religious ceremonies in the Holy Garden. The necromancer sends dragons to the catacombs. Welcome to the world of Arcana Race. Life, death, luxury, comfort, and gold are the things that make up the art of magic. Choose your wizard, collect gems, create unique art, and work to summon dragons to victory and conquer the power.
Res Arcana. It's gotta be, right?
Is,
yeah. As soon as you listed the resources, I was
Isn't that
like,
hilarious, though?
yeah.
Oh, I love this. This is so good.
I know. There's some in here that I'm like, oh, he's gonna get this immediately, but it's just funny.
Agreed. I don't
Okay.
even care.
Don't even care.
It's just funny to read them.
But I'll still give myself a point because, you know, winning's important. Number 2 for Jeffrey.
God, I can't believe I botched tapestry.
8 full cat pistachio cheese pizzas. When clicked and doubled, each player puts a card on the team's foot, and the player says 8 days cat pistachio cheese pizza. If the game deserves it, Manta boom!
Manta boom! Manta boom!
Everyone puts their hands on the table and wins the game with one hand. Whoever draws the first card will win. To make it fun, special action games such as Gorillas, Narwas, Cats and Pigs require the player to perform certain actions and touch the board before the game.
It's taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manta boom!
Manta boom!
I don't even know.
Narwhal.
Yeah. But it says Narwas.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So good. Okay, Jeffy, you got one. Good job, Jeff.
You are a farmer in a log house with your husband and some other people. You can see all the options below. You just do both. One for you and one for your spouse, collecting soil, plants, or rocks, building wires, etc. You plan to have more children, but first, you have to cultivate your home. Why eat all the flowers?
Is it Agricola?
Don't know. Is that your guess? One more time.
You are a farmer in a log house with your husband and some other people. You can see all the options below. You just do both. One for you and one for your spouse, collecting soil, plants, or rocks, building wires, etc. You plan to have more children. First, you have to cultivate your home. Why eat all the flowers?
I'm saying Agricola.
It is Agricola.
Okay, so Agricola is one of mine, but I did pick a spare game. Just want you guys to give an example of how different these can be. You are a farmer playing wood chess with his wife and many others. When all you have to do is collect soil, wood, or stones from your farm, build a fence, and more. You may be tempted to work harder for your children, but first you need to expand your home. Who can eat all the carpet? The game supports different levels of difficulty. In particular, you can, or can't, use 2 of the 2 main types of cards, high school upgrades and classes.
High school upgrades!
Okay, that's funny. I got it. And the only reason I got that right away is because I also did it.
Why eat all the flowers?
Why eat all the carpet? In the market, players act as charlatans and chefs, adding ingredients to create mysterious beers. Even if there are some or all personal jokes, pay attention to what you add. Each bathroom has a separate bag. After each turn, remove the chips from the pan and place them directly in the pan. When it removes debris, it continues to boil. And when the price goes up, the cup is greatly adjusted. Goodbye. However, However, if you add too many cherry bombs, the pot will explode. At the end of each round...
I got it there.
Yeah, I know. At the end of each round, players will earn winning points and spend money on new items, depending on the amount of shipping costs per ship. Players have to choose between points and coins. Do not choose both. The player with the most points at the end of the 9th round.
Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Yeah.
I knew what it was before. I wasn't 100% sure, but then it said cherry bombs, and I knew it because I looked up what those white things were called once, and they're called cherry bombs.
It's not cotton.
Yeah.
I just love in the middle of that, it just says goodbye. Goodbye. We're really good at this.
This is fun. Yeah. I like this. We should do this one more.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
A soldier shot him in the street and tried to stop the visitors from moving. A scientist rushes to his workshop to find solutions. The betrayer steals the last remaining capsule. The complaints you encounter on board are not only in response to the sound it makes, but some will grow over time.
What? Okay, there's something about a scientist, a soldier. Are there different factions? Could it be like Nemesis? I need it again.
A soldier shot him in the street and tried to stop the visitors from moving. A scientist rushes to his workshop to find solutions. The betrayer steals the last remaining capsule. The complaints you encounter on board are not only in response to the sound it makes, but some will grow over time.
Is it Nemesis?
It is Nemesis.
Wow.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. I thought I was going to stump you on that one.
Nope, I'm too smart. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Become the leader of the dead and fight to defend 3 factions from the evil enemies. If you destroy them all, you lose the game. The main feature of the game is the water. Spend time playing with people and activities. Use the functionality of an existing map. All attend the camp and provide useful skills. The working year is Congress. All players work on 1 card. All card games can be played on the board or jumped from above. To win, you must take a card and throw a good shot.
What? I have no idea. All right, go again.
Okay.
Become the leader of the dead and fight to defend 3 factions from the evil enemies. If you destroy them all, you lose the game. The main feature of the game is the water. Spend time playing with people and activities. Use the functionality of an existing map. All attend the camp and provide useful skills. The working year is Congress. All players work on 1 card. All card games can be played on the board or jumped from above. To win, you must take a card and throw a good shot.
I honestly have no clue. None. 0. Return to Dark Tower.
Radlands.
Ugh.
The only clue in there is the main feature of the game is water and camps.
Yeah, good call.
Ah.
I never would have got that. Draco has been asleep for a long time. The cave he was in at the time had changed a lot, but risky stories rarely diminish the rumors of wealth, and they can be rich. Fortunately, the animals with dark glasses fill the hole in the cave with a ghost of light and hide the entrance to the treasure chest. Many devoted their lives to research, and over the years, gossip disappeared.
Okay, my mind is like, is it Clank or is it Vast? I need it again.
Draco has been asleep for a long time. The cave he was in at that time had changed a lot, but risky stories rarely diminish the rumors of wealth, and they can be rich. Fortunately, the animals with dark glasses fill the hole in the cave with a ghost of light and hide the entrance to the treasure chest. Many devoted their lives to research, and over the years, gossip disappeared.
I actually don't know. I want to say Vast Crystal Caverns. Is it?
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Woo! I almost said Clank.
How did you get all of these?
Dragons.
I figured you would get it.
Draco, I thought it was going to be Harry Potter.
I knew you'd be screwed up with Clank. I thought you would guess Clank.
I almost did. I almost did. Five for 5 peeps. Jeffrey, are you ready?
Yep.
The spy has 2 possible values for each card. The player cannot restore the card, and the player can randomly adjust the card to create a new set. It is a color game. In total, there are 2 hours on the cards. Half of the cards have different meanings, and all 45 cards have all possible combinations from 1 to 10. During the installation process, you need to define the layout and the direction of the card. For the manipulator, new battery installed. If each player receives more than 1 card, they draw 1 card without exchanging cards. You can rotate the entire card, and you can use the value on the other side of each card if you want, but you can't adjust the card manually.
So here's funny. I'm pretty sure it's Scout. But at the very beginning, I was like, this is mind management. I was convinced it was mind management. And then at the end, with the cards flipping and stuff, I went to Scout. I'm going to guess Scout.
It's Scout, yeah.
Yeah. But at the beginning, I was like, I was looking at the camera doing this. Because I was like, it's mind management. It's mind management. It's mind management.
Nope. What's really funny about that one is right in the middle, it just says new battery installed.
This is so good.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Chatticus, for the recommendation.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
we should definitely do this again. And we recommend other people do it because it's so fun.
Yeah, very fun.
Even if it's easy. The point is I won 5 out of 5. That is the game, Lost in Translation. If you do end up doing this, please let us know. If you make a video about it, we would love to watch it because this is just pure fun, joy, marshmallows wobbling around.
I just want to do all game. I just want to do a bunch more games now.
Yeah, me too. Manta Boom!
Manta Boom.
That is all that we have for you guys today. If you're interested in buying board games like any of the many that we gave very clear descriptors on today, I'd recommend checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us here in Halifax, that is...
The Boardroom Game Cafe.
Yes, it is. That is all we have. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
Please subscribe.
we hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days.
And we're going to go eat pizza.
That was great.
That was so fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the club say, come on, let's ride to the
Liquor store around the corner, boy said he wants a gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. Talking is cheap. I like Angela, Sandra,
something, Maria.
Yeah,
And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter.
So what can I do? I really ask you, my lord? To me, frontin' is just like something.
I don't know the words.
Chatticus roboticus.
If you change your mind, I'll be first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. I'll be around. Got no other place to go. Dun, dun, dun. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me.
And I was also thinking, I was like, oh, a ship. And then I was like, what else is on a ship?